welcome back to the next lesson in my online music theory course. Today we're going to be doing a little bit more work in major scales, and I'm going to be looking at page 84 if you're following along in your book. We're going to be talking about writing major scales with or without key signatures. So I'll set up our first sample. When you're setting up a music staff, make sure you have a bar line at the beginning and a bar line at the end. I'm choosing my treble clef again. So if I want to write a major scale and my first note is D, I have to remember my pattern first of tones and semitones that I would use in a major scale. So first of all, I need a tone. So D to E is a tone. I need another tone. So E to, now E to F is only a semitone. There's no black note between, so I'm going to need to add an accidental to this one to get us that tone we want. And from F sharp to G is a semitone. Then I'm looking for another tone, so that would be G to A, another tone, A to B, another tone. And so after B comes C, but again we're faced with between B and C, that's a semitone. So I need to raise the C to get the tone that I need. And then I need another semitone. Tone, tone, semitone, tone, 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 semitone. So this would be a scale written with no key signature. They may ask you to write a scale with no key signature, but they want it in quarter notes. So you would end up filling in quarter notes for the whole scale. This one would be ascending only. Now what do we do though if they ask for a D major scale? I'm just going to use whole tones here. A D major scale, but they want a key signature. So I would take that F and C sharp and I would put it in a key signature. Remember Father Charles? And I wouldn't have them written right beside my notes. So this would be a sample of writing a major scale using a key signature. Okay, now the other thing is sometimes they may ask for a major scale, but they'll tell you that they want it written in a certain time signature. So again, we'll lay out our 5 staff lines. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I've got my bar lines on the beginning and the end. Got my treble clef. So I'm going to use a key signature and a time signature this time. So we'll stick with D major scale for this video sample. And I'm going to do a time signature of 3/4 time. So a bit of a review for my time signatures. 3 means I'm looking for 3 beats in every measure, and then I'm going to need to put a bar line in. And the 4 means I'm looking for quarter notes. So that tells me right there that the scale that I'm writing is going to be written in quarter notes. If the bottom number was an 8, I'd have to write the scale in 1/8 notes. If it was a 1, I would use whole notes, and so forth. You'll have to flip back to your other chart on all the different note values. Okay, so 3/4 time, D major scale, I have a key signature. I'm looking for quarter notes. So 1, 2, 3, yes, it's messy. So 3 quarter notes. It's all below the middle line, so my stems are going up, and then I'll need a bar line. So we have D, E, F, G, A, B, and I can put that stem up or down. And I need a little bit more room here. Let's extend this music staff. So we have D, E, F, G, A, B, C sharp, and of course the C sharp's in the key signature, C sharp, D. Now these notes are above the middle line, so I'm going to put my stems down. But in this scale, D, E, F, G, A, B, C, D, there's only 2 beats in that last bar. We only needed 2 more notes. So if they request an ascending only scale, you would then give the quarter rest to make sure that you have beats 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. If they wanted the scale descending, you would not put that rest there. But in that same bar, beat 3 would be you coming back down the scale. So you would put that C sharp again, and then it would extend and you descend on your scale pattern. So if they ask for a key signature, always check that bottom note so you know what type of note that you're using to notate, and you know how many beats you'll need before you put that bar line in. If they ask for a scale with the time signature, but they wanted you to use accidentals instead, you would not put that key signature in. Instead, you would figure out your tone, tone, semitone. You'll know. We'll put the sharps in. There's the C sharp. Now, if they want you to go backwards and you have a C sharp there, any other note that's in that same bar, you do not need to write that sharp in again. It stays sharp until the bar line and the next bar. And if you needed the sharp to repeat, you would add a sharp in there. So yeah, you need to omit the sharp in that one. So I hope that helps. They give you lots of examples in your book, lots of different varieties of ways to write your scales, major scales, but please remember your tone and semitone pattern. If you need to review key signatures, go back in the book a little bit. But I hope this helped clarify some of the next homework pages you'll have. Thanks very much.